looking for the young, bright minds of the future. Apply today at the nearest kiosk.
Our trained and certified physicians are qualified to assess and treat any physical ailment or affliction, from cuts, scrapes, to dislocated limbs.
Hello. Hope you're feeling well today. You're looking well today. Feel free to take a look. Aurora stimulates. This causes significance, as you can imagine. Stay away from Aurora before you get hooked.
James Newell better watch his back.
Industries
He's
help you
causing
get there.
problems.
Fill out an
Essentially
application
causing
today.
problems for me.
Most advanced technology corporation.
Good to see ya.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bad part of town, buddy. I'm gonna do you a favor. Head back to Bayou Plaza before the disciples get you. Hey, it's your ass, not mine on the line. Whole area's gone to hell. Us crate rats used to think the Ebbside strikers were awful, with all the muggings and shakedowns, but now that they're on the ropes, kinda wish they weren't just holed up in Madame Sauvage's. Streets are getting bad. Real bad. Well, you'll find them at Madame Sauvage's. They're always holding auditions, as they call it. Looking for new blood. So, for being so helpful, chance for a donation. Come on, might be saving my life. What with the disciples and all. Come on. Hey, thanks. Look, I mean it. Go back to the plaza. Ebbside's a bad place for tourists these days. All areas gone to hell. Ebbside's a bad place for tourists these days. All areas gone to hell. Ebbside's a bad place for tourists these days. All areas gone to hell. Ebbside's a bad place for tourists these days. All areas gone to hell. Ebbside's a bad place for tourists these days. All areas gone to hell. Ebbside's a bad place for tourists these days. All areas gone to hell. Ebbside's a bad place for tourists these days. All areas gone to hell. Ebbside's a bad place for tourists these days. All areas gone to hell. Ebbside's a bad place for tourists these days. All areas gone to hell. Ebbside's a bad place for tourists these days. All areas gone to hell. Ebbside's a bad place for tourists these days. All areas gone to hell. Ebbside's a bad place for tourists these days. All areas gone to hell. Ebbside's a bad place for tourists these days. All areas gone to hell.
Housing here is so expensive. Pretty soon I'm gonna have to live in a crate.
Ebbside's a bad place for tourists these days. All areas gone to hell. Ebbside's a bad place for tourists these days. Upside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Upside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Upside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Upside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Upside's a bad place for tourists these days.
Okay, sounds good.
Whole area's gone to hell. Upside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell.
Way to go.
Upside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Upside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Upside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Upside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Upside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Upside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Upside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Upside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Upside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Empside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Empside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Empside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Empside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Empside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Empside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Empside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Empside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Empside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Empside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Empside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Empside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Empside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Empside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Epside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Epside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Epside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Epside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Epside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Epside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Epside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell. Epside's a bad place for tourists these days. Whole area's gone to hell.
I ain't gonna stand around here all day, right? You want the stuff or not?
I'm still interested, but you're asking almost double to go in rate.
What? Yes. What? Want this stuff or not?
What are you looking at? This? This is Epside Striker's turf.
Only the upstairs. Don't bother my customers.
Fine, upstairs. That's gang territory, got it? Yeah, back in the day, you would never. Ugh. Yeah, you used to be people were afraid of the Strikers. We had a name, got it? Now the disciples got us penned up in this lousy bar.
Andrea!
Fine, fine, fine. This beautiful establishment. Do you have anything else, or are we done with this? Whatever this is. So you stroll in here and want to meet with Briggs? The nerve. Maybe you should meet with the business end of my shiv, huh, tourist?
No blood in my shop, Andrea. I'm this close to tossing the lot of you out on the street.
Fine, fine already. You're lucky. Only way you see Briggs is if you, want to join the Epside Strikers. You gotta say something. The silence is killing me. Huh. Well, ain't you gung-ho? This ought to be good. Sure, let's go meet the boss.
You good?
I really need to stop hanging out in Upside.
Take it easy.
You try velocity yet? It'll change your life.
What? What are you looking at?
You want to join
This is
us?
Striker turf.
We're a gang. You understand that, right? Not some daring adventure bullshit you can brag to your friends about. We steal, we mug. People that come to us have usually run out of options. So are you really interested? I wouldn't have pegged you for a crate rat like the rest of us. The fact you can get out, that says something. Let me tell you about us. What makes the Strikers different is we're family. It's us against every goddamn thing the world can throw at us. If you're in, we'll go through hell and back for you.
It's been a little too much of that hell going round.
Vogel, not the time. We do everything we can to make sure everyone's got a roof overhead and fish in their belly. I prefer we fleece the marks, not kill them. Better for everyone in the long run. But you do what you gotta do. Not so fast. I gotta get to know you first. What would you bring to the Strikers? Now you are speaking my language. Good. I'm not sure what your game is, but if you really want to join, there's a test. You're going up against the Disciples. Everyone in Ebside's been chewed up and ground up by Neon. Some people snap, and snap hard. The test is to find out who has been arming those nutjobs with military. We're fully in alignment there. There's a warehouse they use. One of our friends said there's a slate there that has...
Oh, that's my job. Who's going to go?
You want it? Too bad, Vogel. You go in there. I want someone that can snatch it from them. Ideally with them never even knowing it happened.
I know Briggs said, go quiet, or whatever. I say, take as many of the disciple bastards out as you can.
If you hurt any of the Strikers, I will break you.
I hope you aren't here to cause any trouble.
You looking to get zoned? Not trying to score some of the good stuff? That means you're the rook that Delgado sent. Well, let me save both of us some time. Turn around, fly back to the key, and tell the big boss that I'm in no mood to screw around. We'll make this deal when he starts taking me seriously. I'm getting tired of the fleet. I spent the last 3 months setting up this job, burned. The whole time, I'm also keeping Bayou off our backs. That idiot even catches a whiff of money and. All right. I get the point. I don't have a ton of time to stand here and screw around, so I'm gonna make this as clear as possible. You want the conduction grid tech, then you're gonna have to download it from the power core of Generdyne's facility in the underbelly. Love the confidence. But before you pull the ripcord, I'm afraid I need to add a bit of a wrinkle. While you're inside Generdyne, I need you to plant a virus into their system. It's a simple side job that'll earn you some credits. I think you can handle it. Well, look at you. Generdyne has all sorts of tasty, valuable snacks in their databanks, and I want access. Here, take this microdrive and access the computer in Brayson Bayou's office. And I suppose you're gonna head down to Generdyne and kick down the door? Wow, Generdyne's got their place locked down tight. But, as usual, I recommend you start with Ayumi Komiko, an upper-level exec at Generdyne. Get your hands on her security pass, and... Yeah, you probably don't want to do that. Komiko's having a little... Anyway, you can find Komiko at Euphorica. Talk to the owner of the place, Micah. She'll point you in the right direction. As for dealing with Komiko herself, she's got an office in the trade tower if you're looking for something incriminating. The rest is up to you, Rook. When you're done, come meet me at the VIP booth in the Astral Lounge so we can celebrate. Don't let Komiko push you around. She isn't as tough as she seems.
This place is like my second home.
Howdy.
Can I get you something?
Okay. Hello.
I wasn't doing anything.
I'm glad I finally caught up with you. I'm from the Trackers Alliance. Well then, this may be your lucky day. The Trackers Alliance has been following your exploits and believe you have what it takes to join our ranks. You're being invited to our new headquarters in Aquila City. There you'll meet with Agent Number 1. If you decide to consider our offer, they'll guide you through our initiation process. Wonderful. I appreciate you hearing me out. I'll be heading out soon if there's nothing more. Remember, Trackers Alliance HQ.
You lost?
Word of advice. Be careful whose bad side you get on. If you're here to report a crime, take it to local security. Yeah? Well, it's a public space. Word of advice. Enjoy the city, but know your limits. Trouble's waiting around every corner, and the law won't protect you the way it does in other places. Guess I'm not telling you anything you... There's something else you need? Nah, I've got friends in high places, so to speak. I'm the son of a Ryujin Industries executive. Maybe you've heard of her? Name's Alexis Price. There's a sort of fragile piece here in Neon. Believe it or not, yeah, it was. My mother's an executive with Ryujin, so I grew up here. I volunteered for this post as much to keep the other Rangers out of trouble as any other reason. If some hotshot rookie took this job and started flashing the badge everywhere, it wouldn't end well. Later. There's as many traps as there are temptation. Believe it or not, my mother's an executive with Ryu. I volunteered for them. If some hotshot rookie took... Stay out of trouble.
I'm asking for the sales report.
Understood. Current data shows revenue has decreased.
You're in luck. Just got... You know, Sticks, crime in this city gets worse by the day. Vandals, thieves, gangs.
Something? This better not be a waste of my time. Then here I thought you were... Well, first of all, the outpost in Neon is hardly anything to be worried about. They have what, like 4 men covering the entire city? Come on! And even if one of them got, I don't know, suddenly ambitious and put the heat on us, well, there are 2 ways to solve that problem. One way is to leave an unattended cred stick on the counter. The other is to give Sayoko a call. If you, find anything else, make sure you bring it to me.
I'm sorry.
Hey there, friend. Need something?
Poor James. He's been so out of...
Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods... Oh, I don't have a problem with this place. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neat. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of... A lot of the merchants in Neon belong to a small merchants alliance. It's nothing formal. It's just a bunch of us getting together to air our grief. Yeah, sure, if all you care about is yourself. Every payment Sigurd makes validates Neon Security's corruption. He's setting a bad precedent that many merchants are forced to follow. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy. Let me know if we can make a deal.
Tell him.
I had to chase more zone heads out of here today. Could possibly want.
Word is the Borealis, you know, DJ? Well, she's moping around because she lost something.
Be sure you never find yourself on the wrong end of a bounty. If you come to talk about bounty hunting, I can answer questions. If you want to pick up a bounty job, go to the local mission board. Be warned, though, if you think this work is for making a quick credit, you may not be cut out for it. It takes skill, precision, and a willingness to risk your life. Jobs are posted on mission boards across the settled systems for freelancers to find contract work. Complete the contract, earn some creds. The Trackers Alliance uses them for some of the simpler jobs, or when there's too much work, but not enough trackers. They're posted in most local bars, especially those near spaceports.
How can I help you? Thanks for choosing Terra Brew. What can I get you?
Captain Wanderer, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
Someone go get help, please!
People joke, say those Varun zealots worship a snake. Tell you. You didn't hear this from me. Those ecliptic mercenaries. Our factions use them sometimes. But it's amazing.
Have you tried one of our advanced teller machines?
Don't make me jump.
once and for all. Velocity or Chimera?
Those chimeras really pack a punch.
Welcome. Please, make yourself comfortable. I can offer you a drink, or perhaps you're here seeking access to our members' lounge, where you can enjoy your Aurora experience in peace.
Cloud 9. I don't know about you, but that's where I'd rather be.
No, not this again. You people should leave her alone. What do you want with her?
Let's face it, some people are just gifted.
Yeah, sure. Tell me another one. You debt collectors are low-life assholes. Now get out of my club before I get really pissed off. The Crimson Fleet? Oh my, I'm sorry. I had no idea. I didn't mean anything by it, really. Sorry, well, I worry about her. Ayumi owes a lot of money around town. I'm trying to help her out, but, you know, I have a business to keep afloat. If you want to talk to her, you can find her in the members' lounge. Of course, access to the lounge is going to cost you. And I'm not changing my mind about that. Excellent. Then here is your access key. Please let us know if anything in the lounge interferes with your comfort. Of course, I recommend our house specialty, the Chimera. It's a unique triple-layer drink that I believe you'll find quite delightful. It consists of mild cold soju on the top, a thin layer of fruit liqueur in the middle, and a strong dark soju at the bottom. The initial mildness of Chimera slowly warms the senses, which rapidly transitions into a sudden burst of sweetness from the fruit liqueur. This sweetness braces the palate for the impact of the much stronger, robust finish. It's a drink of my own design. May I recommend a Chimera? May all your journeys be safe.
Micah knows how to make a drink.
I'm looking to join a crew. Any openings? As long as there's a decent launcher aboard, I can make sure all your missiles find their target.
Hello there. On behalf of Euphorica, I welcome you to our members' lounge. I'll be happy to provide whatever you need from our private bar to enhance your experience. Can I get you anything? Some Aurora? Please, let me know if you'd like any Aurora. Hello there. I'll be happy to provide... Can I get you anything? Don't concern yourself. You can... Excellent. We also offer an assortment of beverages. Begging your pardon, I find that fraternizing with the customers can lead to problems. I prefer my private life remain my own. No offense intended. Thank you. Let me know. Miss Komiko is a dangerous person who's involved herself in illicit activities and associates with known criminals. She's clearly using Micah for her own nefarious purposes. They met about a year ago when Miss Komiko visited Euphorica to purchase some Aurora. At first, they seemed very happy together, but recently, Miss Komiko's become more abrasive. Micah thinks they're in love, but I'm concerned that she's becoming a pawn in Miss Komiko's criminal. I can't bear to see Micah's heart be led astray. It doesn't take a genius to deduce that there's some sort of illegal activity going on involving Miss Komiko and Benjamin Bayou. They've met down here in the members' lounge on more than one occasion, and I overheard them arguing about electrical components, delivery dates, and huge amounts of credits being split between them. Oh my goodness! I trust I haven't convinced you to kill her. All I want is for her to be out of Micah's life, presumably by... Absolutely. Just You're welcome to sit back, relax, and enjoy your time here.
Excuse me.
Yeah. What do you want? Before you continue, let me save you some time. If you're having a problem with your POW or a complaint about your rates, you need to contact our customer service department. Anything else? You must be zoned out of your mind, because there's no way anyone sober would say something like that. The Crimson Fleet, huh? This is interesting. So tell me, what does Delgado need with my Pastor Genardine? No. You don't just waltz in here and throw the Crimson Fleet onto the table without giving answers. If Delgado wants in, and I'm going to put my ass on the line, I want everything out in the open. So, let me get this straight. You want me to sneak you into Genodyne so you can steal the only profitable piece of technology the company's come up with in decades. If you expect me to take a risk like that, then it's going to cost you some major credits. Do you have any idea what Benjamin Bayou would do to me if he found out we were even having this conversation? If I'm going to let you into Genodyne, I need a backup plan. Namely, money to get off-world, fast. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, you do. Short of taking it off my dead body, which would never happen thanks to my Syoga buddies here. You don't pay, you don't get the pass. You've got yourself a deal. Here, take this pass. It should get you through the storage room entry to the facility. I'm warning you though, once you're inside, you're trespassing in a high security zone. That means they shoot on sight. Good luck. You're going to need it.
How much longer I can survive doing this nasty job. Too bad I can't squeeze any Aurora from these fish.
Definitely be pleased to hear that.
I am just happy that data reflects the work we put in. It's validated.
Opening fire.
Oh, leave no risk! At least...
Exterior plating damaged. You are not statistically likely to survive this encounter. Boss, you will not survive.
Screw off already! Not worth dying for this shit!
chunks.